Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. And thank you so much for being here as we continue the conversation about what transformation in mental health looks like, and through the lens of social work power. And even that, like, what is social work power? How do we embrace that? How do we be there in this? And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Karen Dubin. I have a PhD in social work. I'm an LCSW. I am the Chief Operating Officer and one of the facilitators at Sweet Institute. And I have been joining you every week in a conversation about both, there's these two different elements to this, both this conversation that we're having about the transformation of mental health through social work power being the driving force behind what it means to transform mental health from our perspective, in the sense of the amount of boots on the ground and having access to multiple levels of care for people, and social workers really being embedded into all forms of care and really being able to effectively be in a place of listening to what it is that our clients are actually asking for and doing with them rather than to them, as the systems have historically been structured. And so we've been having this conversation about social work power and the transformation of social work. And these particular conversations that we've been having have been using one of our articles about this topic to as a guidepost for deepening the conversation that we have been having. And all of this leading, we have our social work power certificate course. You could come to one session, you could come to all of them on Fridays from 3:30 to 5. We have these videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. We have articles that are coming out. We have, there's that have been going out. We're in the conversation, all of this leading to a panel that's going to really be addressing what it is that we're talking about in terms of the transformation of mental health. So what we have been using, and I'm going to share the article, what we have been using is this particular article, The Role of Social Workers in the Transformation of Mental Health. And we have been looking at all the different elements of it, and where we left off last week was about recognizing the necessity, and really that being about us recognizing and understanding that we are critical to this transformation because of the positions that we're in, because of the lens that we take. And really, we had a wonderful session on Friday during our social work power certificate course, where some of the conversation really was about, do I have the right to be a part of this conversation? I've been in the field too long. I'm too old. I'm too inexperienced. All of these judgments about whether or not we have a right to actually even say anything. And it was a beautiful conversation because people really, it was one of our participants who bravely sort of said it out loud, and then the rest of the community that was present there also contributed in such deep and meaningful ways about their fears and concerns and worries about, who am I? Who am I to have anything to say about this? And that's exactly what we're talking about. And it leads us to this next element, which is about leading with empowerment, leading from empowerment, right? Social workers are to be empowered not only to leave, but also to model the transformation movement. One of the things that we talk at Sweet all the time about is, if you're not doing the work here, then you're not able to do the work there. And so, we do, so very much of the work that we do, very much of the courses that we run, the coaching sessions, the mentoring, the supervision, all of it is about, let's get this taken care of. Let's figure out what this is here, who we are, who it is that we want to rise to be, how we can truly be for our clients when we are riddled with anxiety and fear and doubt. All of those things, when our clients come to us with anxiety, fear, and doubt, Do we have it in our heads that say, well, me too, or yeah, I got that, and let's figure out what kind of life you want to have with it without anxiety, fear, and doubt. And being able to know that it's possible because we've done the work too. So leading with empowerment is not just about the process from, this is on a micro, macro, and meso level. There isn't just a one space for like a one element of this. It doesn't matter where you work. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter, what role you're in. The ability to lead from a place of empowerment is a process that we're in all the time, because it's embedded into who it is that we are, that we model, because we are always modeling. We're modeling when we're fearful. We're modeling when we're angry. We're modeling when we're happy. We're modeling when we are empowered. And so when we are in this place of modeling, and it's truly from a place of empowerment, just imagine what can be created in that conversation. So I would love to hear from the rest of you about what it means for you to lead from a place of empowerment. What might that look like for you? What might be one thing that you could do that would demonstrate that you lead from a place of empowerment, or that you can build on so that you can start doing it? Let's hear from you. I look forward to it, and we look forward to hearing from you soon on this and other conversations that we're going to be having. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.